So I decided I wanted to do some video of Aquaria because it's a sweet little indie game, and it's one of those games that when you describe it, it sounds really kind of cutesy. If you say, oh, it's about a mermaid and she collects songs and she uses these songs to explore the universe, it sounds, you know, really kind of fluffy and sparkly, but it's actually quite a dark and stark game. And I've not played it for ages, so I'll sort of do a playthrough and see if I'm actually still got any skill. I'm playing with the mouse and keyboard. I tried a little bit with the gamepad, but some of the controls just don't seem to work right. So I'm gonna watch the intro. None of that will make any sense until much later, but it is extremely relevant to the backstory of the universe and the characters. There are no difficulty options in this game. It's you play it and that's it, and it's quite hard.
Through each ripple and wave, through every living being, the verse binds us all as one. The verse binds us, narrator and explorer. My story will become your own, and yours will become mine. You will live my life through my eyes, and you will learn the truth. As far back as I can remember, I came to this place to think. This cave was my sanctuary. Here the verse was so focused that I could feel it humming in the stones around me. If I called out in song, the cave and its creatures would dance to my tune. If I had stayed there, I might have found peace. But eventually, loneliness and restlessness drove me away.
This is Naja. She's our main character. I refer to her as a mermaid, even though she doesn't have a tail. She's got these flippers, and she doesn't need to breathe. Doesn't need to go to the surface to breathe, which is good because we actually haven't got a surface at this point. She's deep underwater, despite the fact that there is light. You can see the mini map in the bottom right corner. There's a jellyfishy that's harmless. It's a singing system. So you can see each of these symbols has a different colour and is a different note, and I find it very useful that they colour coded them because I'm not that great at matching notes. See this thing down here in the corpse of what is I think a giant sea turtle. You see that plant? It's orange, so I'm going to hit the note that matches it. And you see those fish glowing, and the plant gave us something that was some oil, which is an ingredient for a food recipe, but we don't need to worry about that just this minute. Another plant. There's there's a rock. And these things, if you sing, they sing back at you. Cannot get through there because there's a rock in the way, but you can see there's a song plant which we want to get to. That's what I've just been doing. We got some sushi. This is a current that
when confronted with a dangerous situation, I was wise to use the full range of my physical abilities to avoid it. With a powerful thrust of my legs, my webbed feet would propel me forward, leaving my pursuers in my wake.
these fish will hurt us if we swim into them, so it's just a tutorial telling us to swim past them. Another current which will take you fast, and it's quite difficult to swim into it. And these blue plants will heal your health, but I haven't actually lost any, so I don't need them. I'm not going to waste them.
As I sang, I could feel the verse flowing through me. Certain songs stirred the verse deeply, causing changes in the surrounding waters. The first song I had discovered would wrap the verse around me, protecting me from environmental dangers.
It's just a bit of a barrier spell that protects you from harm, which is good because at this point we don't have any offensive powers whatsoever. And as you can see, I'm getting shot at by these little thingies. There's a current here and it's quite hard to swim into. Here's some remains of a ruin, and here's the song plant on the other side of the rock that we saw earlier. And if I can swim into it. And we've got some soup. And you notice that the soup is in a little bubble, so that's how you have soup underwater, in a bubble. It's a red dot on the mini map down here.
The power that lay within these crystals flowed to places beyond this world, and the memories of all who neared them were reflected in their depths. I chose to record my story within these crystals for the benefit of those who would journey beyond my life.
It's a save point. I love the music and sound in this game.
In all my memory, every day had been like every other. If she had not appeared before me in that moment, I might have stayed in those waters for the rest of my days, living as a simple creature, but I was compelled to follow.
This is a flashback, or well, a flash forward actually, and you can see this is a different form. It doesn't actually matter if we die or not, but we just swim through and shoot things and get hurt. It's a very big contrast from where we just were, and that there was nothing much trying to kill us, and here everything wants to kill you. You know, it's this mysterious thing has web feet. And can apparently turn into light.
Strange feeling faded before my eyes. Perhaps I'd only dreamed her, but I was no longer the same. That vision. I'd lived as a feral creature, not thinking beyond the simplest desires, until now. As if from a dream, I awoke to the reality of my existence, to the fact that I was alone. I knew that this world was called Aquaria, and that my name was Naja, but I could recall nothing else. Was I the only one of my kind left? Was I destined to live out the rest of my days in solitude? My heart ached for answers. In time, I would discover far more than I'd wished to learn.
I find it interesting that she's got a belly button. So, Home Waters is the name of this area. And first thing we'll do is swim to this song plant and open it. We get leaves, and leaves are very good because they help you make health items. I suppose there's some kind of seaweed, but there's lots of light apparently coming out from the surface, but there's no surface there. They're basically in a giant underwater cave system, which is quite claustrophobic in some places. Ooh! That song plant without being shot at. Got some bulbs of some kind. Sometimes nausea is not the easiest thing to control. And that mini-map was showing us that this is where Naja lives. You can see this script. This script is throughout the entire game, and it is a real alphabet, and you can translate it, and you could look it up on the internet to see what the things say, but I'm way too lazy for that.
I was enveloped by warm light as familiarity overwhelmed me. I had come home.
Oh, we can go here and have a nap. And it will give us a flashback to the last kind of story thing we're supposed to do, which is find that blue crystal. And there are some areas in here that we can't get to yet. save point. And this is something else we can't mess with yet. And here we have Naja's kitchen.
There were many strange ingredients to be found in the waters of Aquaria. By cooking them together with the verse, I could create new foods. Some of my recipes proved to be very useful.
Let's see, we have all the food we've collected so far. You don't actually need to use the kitchen to cook. You can cook anywhere in the game, but you can only cook with 2 items normally. You need a kitchen to cook with 3. And we've got the recipes we found so far is the hand roll and the soup. And we can't make any of those at the moment because we don't have any meat. So that's not much use. This jellyfish is harmless. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Poor jellyfish. Though you can do a lot of violence to random sea creatures in this game, actually. And here's something interesting. And those sea anemones will hurt you if you swim too close. This is ruin. No, we can't get there because there's a rock in the way. Oh no. I have to find a way to remove rocks before we can go in there. More health plants, but we don't need them. Another rock. Let's see, enemy. Ooh. Now this guy, he's harmless for now, but he will try and eat my dinner in a minute. See this yellow song plant. And he tried to eat me, and he spat me out. That's just rude. There's nothing I can do about him at the moment anyway. I can just sing the barrier song. That thing is dangerous, that crab is dangerous, quite a lot of things are dangerous. It's that water current to carry me along. That fish will hurt me. Now, there's a rock here with this spiral on it. This tells us I'm going in the right direction. You're looking for a cave. There is not that much hand holding in this game, so it's good that I have played this several times, but not very recently. Here's where we are going. This is the song cave. See these pretty stones and this turtle, which hurt me.
In these ancient ruins lay the untold histories of Aquaria. With exploration and perseverance, I would rediscover long lost knowledge.
You can't get through there yet. Oh, these jellyfish are nasty.
The ancient door stood tall and resolute. It was ornately decorated with swirling patterns, but did not provide an obvious means for opening. I would have to search these waters to find its secret.
Oh, it's pretty obvious we need to open that door. But how? I have no idea what was happening there. just stop swimming into turtles? The screen's flashing now, got them down to orange health. That's not good. Yeah. Get away. That creepy laughter will be something we hear a lot, and it would help if I could stop almost dying. I need to look at the map. I've got lost. And I've forgotten how to do it. It's my inventory. Oh, this is annoying. I've forgotten how to find the map. Q. There we go. I haven't been over there because there's a rock in the way. Oh, look up here. Ah, there's a save point. Fortunately, they do restore your health, I think. There's another song plant. I'm gonna watch out for those jellyfish because they emit electricity or something. And there's a very, very big sea enemy up there. And oh, I just hurt myself. It looks like there's a passage up there, but you cannot get up there at the moment. I don't remember if we actually can get up there or not, presumably, and I can't remember how. Where the rock was, we go back down here. This is one of the irritating things about this game, is that even when you've got the map and you know where you're supposed to be going and you've played it before, you can still manage to get completely lost even in a tiny area. Here we are. Song plant. Oil. Right, here we go. And she's laughing. Great. Oh, we have a picture of these things singing to the door, and these petroglyphs here which correspond to notes, so we sing them on the light up, so we have to remember that song, which was green, pink, yellow, orange, red, blood orange, I guess. Oh, I've gone and got lost again, haven't I? Okay, now we sing that song and the door should open. Now that looked important. Unfortunately we can't get it because there's a rock, so... Now this one is the blue crystal we saw in the vision. I'll touch it.
The crystal was not like the others I'd encountered. In its depths, I could sense the presence of something alive. I was compelled to move closer.
Nothing bad could possibly happen.
In a brilliant flash, an odd creature had emerged from the crystal.
A thing with its
Her
weird
gaze
booby
penetrated my
plate.
soul, and though she did not speak, I could hear her words echoing inside my head, as clear as the waters around me. It was beautiful. Glimpses of her memories flashed in my head and threatened to overwhelm me. I closed my eyes and felt for one brief moment that I was connected to all of history. When I opened them again, the creature was gone. From the imprisoned soul, I inherited a new song. By binding the verse around physical objects, I would be able to move them through the waters with ease.
This is how we move rocks, and it also works on plants. So, there we go. We get something in every plant, just like we do with song plants. Sometimes though, when you sing you get enemies. Or just a leaf in this case. Well, if we move this rock, pick up this rock, we're going to use this as a weapon, though it's not the most easy thing to use. And obviously it won't fit there. This is a verse egg.
These odd containers held the pure essence of the verse. When I absorbed it, my life force was increased.
They increase your maximum health points, yeah. I'm going to pick up that rock again. And now we can start pulverizing poor defenseless creatures. Although it doesn't come with you, so in each area you have to find a new one. Oops. Does he sing the song properly? Might not be a good idea to try and kill these with a rock, because I can't get close enough to them without hurting me. But there's a yellow plant here. More soup. And then we want to go to that top right corner where there was a rock. There's a song plant there. This is a vanity item. It'll go into Naja's house and I think it's called a jellyfish lamp, and it'll attract jellyfish. Some of them are just useless, some of them are pets that help you in combat, and some are costumes that give her different abilities. Here's the rock. We could have gotten that the entire time, never mind. More or less done here. Nothing actually floats in this game. You think some things would float in water, but honestly, we could be cruel to this poor turtle that I kept swimming into. Ripped its poor shell off. Look at it, poor thing. I'm pretty sure if you actually did that in real life, not only would that be horrible, it would die. I'm back in home waters, and I'm just gonna go to a save point and save the game. Oh, it's a current, can't swim in there. Oh, I'm gonna take my revenge on this guy for throwing me into a wall. Oh, maybe not. This is not the most useful way to actually kill anything, but it's the only offensive thing I've got at the moment. It takes forever. There we go. And we've got another song plant and a tiny little seahorse. And that is a leaf poultice. That's a very important health item. They'll just kill some fish. This is how you get ingredients, so some meat. I mean, realistically, she's got to eat something. Ah, we can't get in here yet. I thought not. I'll go back to the house. She's over there. Oh, these things. Ah, it's a seahorse. We can ride these. You control it by singing in the right direction, which is a little bit annoying. But it's faster than swimming, so. So I'm going to save the game and end the video right now. And in the next video we should go and investigate that ruin and probably do some cooking.